abortion? Is that your wife or your girlfriend? Friend? You brought a friend in to take the life of her child?
It is very reasonable to ask moms and dads if they're not in a position to raise their children, to at least show love to a couple that can't have children. My friend,
I can't hear you, man. Come over here and talk to us.
No, Jesus Christ, it was Jesus Christ that made this nation great. And we cease to be the great nation that we were raised up as the moment we support from God's word in this country. You need to realize that the Supreme Court is not
I have to abide by its laws. I was born here. And that is unfortunate. And this particular, this incident here is unfortunate. But I was born here. Unfortunately, I was born here.
But I didn't
and
hear
this
the first part of
country
what you said.
invented Roe versus Wade.
Mm-hmm. They did.
I have to abide by its laws.
You don't have to abide by it. You didn't have to bring somebody in.
Well, no. To me, that was just taking care of someone that I care about. It doesn't say that I agree with their decision, but their decision has been outweighed my decision by the law. No, it's not my girlfriend. No, it's not my daughter. No, that's not my child. It's just somebody that I looked at and I saw they made a mistake, and they think that that's the cure for it.
They think, but you don't think that's the cure.
I don't agree with it.
Then why did you bring her here?
Because that's what she needed for me to do.
She needed for you to affirm her in the murder of
No,
her child?
I have never agreed with it, and I probably won't ever
But
agree with it.
you don't see it as a tacit agreement by bringing her here?
I have to understand that she wants to know that.
Now, I would imagine that, let me throw this out.
That's
I would
my
imagine
reality right there. That's my reality.
I would imagine that if somebody were here to bring their 2-year-old child.
Again, unfortunately, we're like 40 years apart.
Okay, so I would imagine that if your friend were here to bring her 2-year-old
not
child.
my lover either.
I'm not asking you about that. We'll establish that. But if your friend were here to bring her 2-year-old child, to have her 2-year-old child murdered, would you bring her here to do
There's
that?
a reality behind her reaction to this pregnancy. There is a reality.
So what
the
is it
last
about?
child she had to have, and she did not want to abort, was still born, and she's afraid that will happen again.
But that you think that
And
that's
there are
okay?
indications that it might. There are indications that might happen.
So you're okay with her doing this then?
I'm truly not, but I hate to see her go through what she's gone through with the last child that was still born.
But you do realize that by her taking the life of this child, that child is going to be dead.
I can only say this.
So either way, her
I
child is
agree
still
with
going
a
to be
lot
dead.
of the things that he's saying, simply because I was raised by the book. Again, one of its laws. The laws of Christianity, the laws of this nation. I have to abide by.
The laws of Christianity just says to stand up for the rights of all people.
Absolutely.
To give a voice to
And
those.
it's a decision that I had to make. And it was not a good decision. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't a good decision. I'm just saying it was a bad decision. But it was I gave it considerable thought.
So what you're saying is you've given it thought. You know that what she's doing is wrong, but you decided to go ahead and bring her here anyways.
My life has been wrong. I was born here.
What does that have to do with today?
What does it have to do
What does that have to do with you
Her
making
life
the
has
decision
been
to
wrong.
bring her
She was
here
brought
to
up
murder
here
her
too.
child?
Now,
Do you
if
believe
she,
that
if
abortion
she
is
had
murder?
been brought up or born in a country where there is no such thing as Roe versus Wade,
But Roe versus
she
Wade is
probably
irrelevant.
would not
Because
have
Roe
even
versus Wade doesn't establish the
It
fact
would
that you
not
have to
make
bring
that
your child.
place.
That doesn't force anybody to bring their child.
Roe versus Wade make that place possible.
Roe versus Wade does
Change
not
that
force
law.
anybody to come here to
Let's
bring their child.
change that law.
We're all about
Let's go
changing
to
that law.
a place where we can actually
We're all about changing
erase
that law,
that
but you still
right.
chose to come here with your friend and bring your friend here.
I can
take your
only,
child.
if I'm rooting for a losing team, I'm just rooting for a losing team. I consider that to be a truth. If I'm rooting for a losing team, I'm just rooting for
That doesn't even make sense, sir. Do you believe
it
that
may
abortion
not
is
make
murder?
sense if you have a mindset that says no matter what argument that a person will give you for that sort of a place, but the Constitution that you live under,
The Constitution
laws,
does not
the
say
laws,
that you have to go in
listen,
there and murder
the
your
laws
child.
the laws that you
So
live
you're
under,
rationalizing
the laws
it.
that I live
Okay,
under,
you say you-
says that that place is possible and they are not doing anything that's going to hurt humanity. When we both believe that that's not true. But in order to change that, let's erase that writing that says that she have the right to say from the father of that child, I want to do this myself.
You're arguing a moot point. That law does not say that anybody has to come in here and murder your child. You and her still made the decision to come here and do this, regardless of what's on the book.
And then there is a level of ambiguity in the English language itself.
That has nothing to do with it, sir.
In it.
Did you choose to
Because
come here
we're
or not?
having this
Or
argument,
somebody
because
forced you to come
we're
here?
having this different point of view, means that there is a level of ambiguity, and you know it as well as I do.
Sir, that doesn't even make sense.
I have to abide by its laws, just like you have to abide by its laws. You can only go so close to that building because that's the law. Ain't that right?
That's right. I can only go so
See,
close to
now
the
we
building.
can't argue with that. The law.
Are
We
you
can't
telling
argue
me?
with
Are you
that.
telling me that the law says?
If we try to argue with that on an independent basis, we are going to lose, and you know it. Now me, just one person, standing here from a whole nother state, from a whole nother state, try to argue with a law that covers all continent 48 and then those couple
What you've done is
territories.
you brought your friend in to murder that
Yeah.
child. You
Yeah.
are partaking in the murder of that child by tacitly endorsing it. That's what
Yeah.
you've done, sir. You need to repent.
Yeah.
You need to repent.
I do.
Your friend is in there right
I
now
do.
murdering her child.
Believe me, I
And if
do.
you really love that woman, you would walk in that building right now, get her out of there, take her out of there, get her out of this place, and take her somewhere where there's real help. Do you understand? What you're doing is partaking in that woman murdering her child. Your hand is in the murder of that child. Blood is on your hands, and God will hold you accountable. Do you understand?
I pray to my Father, do not hold me accountable.
Your Father will hold you accountable. God will hold you accountable unless you go in there and get her out of there.
If he is blind, I don't
He is
think.
not blind.
I don't
He
think
sees
he's
what you are doing right now, and he sees that you are justifying the wickedness of what's going on inside that building.
No, I haven't justified it.
You are justifying
The
it because
place that I was born
you are
in
justifying it
justified.
because you are not going in there and getting your friend
Place
out.
where I was
You
born.
are guilty. The blood is on your hands, sir. The blood is on your hands.
Here's
The
what I
blood
need
is on your
you
hands.
to
What
do.
you need to do, sir,
Here's
you
what I
need to
need for
repent.
you to do.
You need to repent.
I need you to
Sir,
go
I
to
am
the
out here
place
telling you
where they
I'm out here
wrote
telling you
that
the
down,
truth. I don't
that
care
she
about
has
that
the right
law.
to be in there
That law does
and
not
change
say
that.
you have to go in there. That
Go
law
in
does
there
not say she has
and
to be
tell
in
them
there.
they don't have
That
the
law
right to
says
do
you
what
have
they
the
do.
right to go in there and get her
And
out
if
of
they
there.
say
And
the
if you
law
love
gives
her,
them the right
you would
to
do that.
change the
And
law.
not only would you do that if you love her, you have the moral obligation to go in there and do that. And if you don't, you're guilty. You are guilty of that sin. You are guilty of murder, sir.
Don't vote.
Sir, you are guilty of murder, and
Right.
you need to repent.
Change the-
You need to repent
Go
and go
vote
in there
for
and get
folks
that
that
child
have the
out.
right to change.
Do you understand that?
Go vote
The
for
blood is
folks
on
who
your
will
hands.
change that.
The blood is on your hands. The blood is not on
Again,
my
I say
hands.
go
The blood
vote
is not
for the
on her
folks
hands
who will
because we're out
change
here
it.
trying to do it.
Once you
The
change
blood
the
is not
writings,
on
then you
anybody's
take
hands
that
but
right
yours
away from
and her.
200 years ago, slavery was legal.
No.
200 years ago, slavery was illegal, and there were people standing out here yeah, and that's what we're abolitionists. We want this abolished.
Unfortunately, I didn't say fortunately. I said unfortunately. I was born. in
Sir,
this
you
place.
need to repent. And you need to man up and go in there and get your friend out of there. You need to stop being a coward. Stop being a coward. Go in there and get her out. You don't love her. If you love her, you'd go get her and that child out of
The
there.
life that God is forming with his own fingers inside the one that he blessed you with and entrusted you with. That's the purpose of the ultrasound we want to keep. But by law, they must do an ultrasound in there. The purpose of their ultrasound is completely
Talk to you,
opposite.
ma'am.
See, the purpose of their ultrasound, which they won't even show you unless you actually on the camera screen to you,
When they're participating in racism.
but to determine how old your son or your daughter is, so that they know which method they're going to use to terminate your child's life.